All right, y'all, we are going to get into some seated incline curls for our biceps. We're hitting this part of the bicep right now, and then we're going to move on to either some easy bar curls or some standard curls, just alternating and stuff. And then after that, we're going to hit one of the brachialises. Actually, we're going to hit both of them today. We're going to hit the hammer curl that's laying down on a bench. And then we're going to hit the cross bodies just to target that brachialis. So let's get into our first one. Starting out with the 40s. That's pretty good. We're going to probably go up to 45s now. All right, I'll get into a second set here. Turn on my music this time since I kind of forgot. That was all right. Well, for a third set, we'll move up to 45s and then go for 8 reps again. This exercise just gives you really a deep stretch. But other than that, so much more better exercise you could do. We're just going to start with this one today, then we're going to go into your standard easy bar probably. All right, y'all. You should remember these from last video. Hopefully this isn't too muffly. I'm going to talk a little louder, so hopefully. I think I started with 30s. I'm not too sure. 35 seem a little heavy for it today. We're going to start left hand because it's my weaker hand. Just going to go for 8. These are some inclined hammer curls. Kind of, I don't really know what you'd call it, but here we go. Sweet. Those actually felt really good. I can feel it in the brachialis too. I mean, it's targeting what I want it to, so that's amazing. All right. All right, our microphone just died, so go get our other one. Sweet. All right, let's go get our other microphone and come back. All right, I think this mode's the best, honestly. I mean, it's supposed to be noise cancellation or whatever, but I have no clue. So let's get into here. One of them's noise cancellation, one's not. I still can't figure it out which one's which. So let's get into our first set, or second set actually. All right. I feel so much more controlled on this side. Let's do one more set and then get on to our third exercise. All right, we're in the last set on here, and then we're going into some machine bicep curls or machine preacher curls, whatever you want to call them. And then after that, we're going into some Bayesian curls. It's just the curls on the machine. They all got some crazy names. All right, here we go. Whew. Best thing to do is just squeeze at that top area. Well, you still want to be controlled down. Sweet. All right, that was pretty good. Let's pause this. I need a haircut soon, not gonna lie. All right. Actually kind of see it right there. Pretty sure this is a short head, then you got the long head below it. And then you obviously can't see the brachialis because it's underneath the bicep, which pushes it out and makes it look big. The thing we're doing right now targets the brachialis. We started off targeting the short head when we were doing these, no, we were targeting the long head, I'm pretty sure, when we were doing the extensions down. Then we just hit the brachialis. We're gonna hit the brachialis one more time with crossbody curls. And then we're gonna go into some preacher curls, but machine. So just on the machine hitting it. And then after that, we're going into the Bayesian curls, which is the, just basically resistance, obviously. You're on the cable and you're just moving your elbow. So let's get into the crossbody curls. Hey, all right. Turn on the light, lower the exposure. What we're doing now is the crossbody curls. I think I'm gonna start with the 40s for these, and then we're gonna go into the preacher curls. After we're gonna do probably 2 sets of these. If it feels really nice, we're going to 3. Okay, form was a bit sloppy, but I really felt it right there, right where I'm supposed to. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't want to go here. I want to keep a nice control to go here. My shoulders did move a little bit, but we're just gonna go to 35 just for the better form, even though it might be a little bit lighter weight. We'll just slow it down. That's all we can do. Slow it down, and honestly, you'll feel a huge difference. All right. All right. So that was pretty good. I felt it a lot. More down here, which is the brachialis. You're gonna feel it here. You have 2 brachialises. Your brachialis, and I might be wrong right here, brachialis dorsal. It's something like that. It'll be right there. But that's where we're kind of hitting. So we're getting a little bit of the forearm in there too, but that's all right. We're hitting a little bit of shoulder or triceps today too. At least that's what I want to hit. I'm hoping we get to it. We should. So let's get into the second set. All right, y'all, same angle. Sorry. Stretch out these arms a little bit. They kind of like move up just because it's a compression, you know? All right, 35s. All right. Gosh, that was bad. All right. Bro, why does my right arm look way bigger than my left? That messes with me a lot. Maybe because it's darker right here. I don't know. We'll do one more set of the 35s. I love the feeling, but I don't know. Something about it's just not ticking right with me. I like it, but it's just like, it's a missed signal. So after this, we're gonna go straight to the bicep. That's interesting. They moved those machines too. There's gonna be some new angles on the bicep machine. I don't know what all machines they moved. 2 days ago, because I didn't go yesterday, I did the day before. They were moving a bunch of machines around. I was just talking to them. I thought they were broke, but they're not. They're just moving around, new experience. Something new, you know? So luckily this guy's getting off of it right now, so we're chilling. Let's get a sip of some water. I love my bicep feeling right now. Can't wait to hit triceps too. First try. All right, here we go. All right. I started off like this, then I went to like this, and I think that kind of felt better, to be honest, but I'm really dizzy. So, get a drink, and then let's go over to some machine preacher curls. All right, y'all. Machine bicep curls now. Whew. Let's lower the weight, 75. Put it at 105. Should be able to handle that, even though we did the other workouts already. Whew, that stretch is amazing. All right. This seat needs down. We'll start at 90 also. All right. Here we go. Amazing. All right, that was 8. We're gonna move it up to 97.5, and then we're gonna go to 105. All right, well, let's go. All right, second movement, we're at 97. I'm going for 8 again. See if I can put more muscle into this one. Sometimes I slack off just because it moves. So, here we go. All right, you know what? 6 ain't bad at all. I'll take it as 6. Technically, that was our goal. We were going for 8, but we wanted 6. So, you know what? Let's keep our last one on this one. We're gonna rest for about a minute, and then we want to get 8. So let's make it. In between sets, we're gonna hit some abs right here. We already did our second set, but we can still get at least 2 sets in of abs. 15. Sweet. Nice up close shot here. Come on. It's over the weight. It's just tired. Still a little drop set actually. It's crazy how dead my arms already are just from those movements. Usually I'm at 30s and 35s on this one and I have to be on 20. So let's start left arm. Nope, let's start right arm. Maybe we should have got a longer rest. Yeah, let's do a longer rest and then move on to it. All right, let's see if it's a good enough weight. Alright, that's pretty good. Last bicep workout. Let's do some triceps. Pretty good starting weight. We're going to go to 65. Alright, it's like that. Sweet. Oh, we're going to the third set now. Don't come over here,
say you just want a crafting stick or something. You say anything tonight? No. Every dog.
Alright, that's the last one. We're gonna head out of here.